Did you know that our educational system doesn't teach you anything beyond how to be a good employee? It doesn't impart any skills on how to truly be a free person or provide any knowledge on how to become wealthy. On the contrary, it only teaches you how to work well for others. In today's video, you will learn a very important lesson for your life. So stay tuned until the end and leave your like. Do you want to become wealthy? Do you want to be a rich and truly prosperous person? Then the surest way to achieve this is by becoming the owner of a business, becoming an entrepreneur. But before we start, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more learning. And don't forget to hit the bell to stay updated on our content. So let's get started. Disregard what you absorbed in the educational institution. Schools teach us to be competent employees. A competent worker may earn a decent salary indeed. However, to attain wealth, the scenario is different. You need to have unlimited earnings, and for that, it is crucial to assimilate what is not taught in educational institutions. That is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is so important that it requires active measures to understand and is difficult to unlearn the school teachings. Because if you strictly follow what is learned in school, aiming for good academic performance, you likely end up becoming a functional specialist with a mediocre salary. Almost no one talks about it, but to truly become rich, you need to venture. So go ahead and comment. The secret to being rich is entrepreneurship. If you comment this, I will know that you are paying attention to the video, and I will give a heart to your comment, so comment now. The secret to being rich is entrepreneurship. Let's continue. As you climb the corporate ladder and achieve more as an employee, the transition to becoming a business owner becomes more challenging because there is more at stake and you have more to lose. The fear of doing what it takes to venture is greater. The reason entrepreneurship proves to be a path to true financial wealth is that by mastering the management of your business, you can establish a system capable of exponential growth, surpassing temporal and energetic limitations. Undoubtedly, it is not an easy task. To thrive, you need to understand and study new knowledge. Sales skills, interpersonal skills, financial knowledge, management, tax understanding, advertising, and finance. Emphasis: if you aim to build wealth, want financial success beyond a comfortable lifestyle, the only way to achieve this is by becoming the owner of your own businesses. The educational system tends to favor technical skills and an employee mindset. However, to earn a substantial income, it is crucial to overlook conventional teachings a bit and adopt a new entrepreneurial mindset. Is being a high-earning functional specialist very attractive? Yes, it is true, but it may decrease your chances of becoming a business owner because the transition to a new venture involves expenses, considerable costs. It can be a significant challenge for someone with extensive specialized knowledge and much experience in a single area. Do you realize the kind of mindset and knowledge you need to be a free person, financially speaking? Do you realize how this system keeps you trapped since your primary education, making you not even have an idea of how a wealthy person operates, often making you think that the only way to truly get rich is through illicit activities? Now that you've come this far, subscribe. I understand that you resonate with the content, so it's only fair that you leave your subscription. Come on, it doesn't cost anything, right? Now let's continue. To own some successful businesses, it is essential to possess a diverse set of various skills. One must become a generalist instead of remaining a specialist. People need to understand a bit of sales marketing. They must have interpersonal skills, know how to communicate easily, demonstrate leadership, and possess the ability to analyze various financial data, as well as being creative and presenting various other proficiencies. In essence, it is important to be broadly familiar in various aspects. It is crucial to have knowledge in business management, possess the expertise needed to make critical decisions and ensure both growth and continued success. Initially, entrepreneurship may cause fear. However, disregarding what was learned in school and taking this step is a life-changing move that can lead to real financial gains. It is extremely important to be prepared for the risks associated with entrepreneurship, including financial costs and the need for extensive knowledge. However, by understanding these aspects and being consciously willing to face this challenge, it is possible to turn the dream of getting rich into reality. If you intend to change your life from now on, I ask that you pay close attention to what I will say because it requires a lot of understanding and patience. And don't forget to share our content so that more people learn about entrepreneurship and finances. This is very important so that we can continue to spread our knowledge. Now, it is crucial to emphasize that you keep in mind that this is not a financial job. With entrepreneurship, performance, and scalability, it is possible to achieve wealth beyond one's own limitations. Being an entrepreneur represents the most effective way to accumulate wealth, since it allows scaling the business in ways that individual employee work does not allow. The main distinction between entrepreneurship and financial work is that, as an entrepreneur, you can expand the business beyond the constraints of individual time, willingness, and energy. For example, even if you are the best employee in the world, the daily working hours are limited, as is the remuneration based on the time invested. However, as an entrepreneur, you can create a system that promotes high growth. Instead of relying solely on your own time, energy, and willingness, you can leverage technology and other resources to expand the business. For example, it is feasible to implement a system with employees working for you, allowing you to earn more money with less proportional effort. Process automation enables business scalability without the need for additional effort. In summary, as an entrepreneur, it is possible to develop a system that promotes high business growth and consequently the accumulation of wealth. As an employee, however, there is a constant limitation by the available time for work. Do you realize the significant contrast between these commonly ingrained ideas in people's minds? This is because we are often instructed in school to think about the job we will have and which career we want to pursue. The mentality cultivated in school tends to be that of a future employee, not someone destined to thrive financially. The history of the school system is interesting and related to the Industrial Revolution. During that period, England experienced transformations due to technological innovations and the emergence of machines. This generated the need for education adapted to rapid changes in society. Schools sought to teach children essential skills to become productive adults, including operating machines, learning arts, moral values, and respecting a specific sequence of procedures. Robert Owen and Joseph Lancaster established educational institutions to instruct children, preparing them for work in factories. Occasionally, in 1870, education became compulsory for all children between the ages of 5 and 10. Thus, we observe that since that period, the educational system has undergone various changes in the curriculum over time to adapt to new demands and constant changes in our society. Now, an intriguing statement emerges. The previous educational system was never designed, never conceived to help or assist individuals in becoming prosperous and wealthy entrepreneurs. That was not its purpose. Its function was to train employees capable of obeying, possessing discipline, and adhering to a certain standardization. To profit and succeed as an entrepreneur, it is necessary to acquire an extensive range of skills. Do you feel capable and ready to learn and acquire new skills to become an entrepreneur? This will be necessary for this journey because you will take risks, and that is common for an entrepreneur. If you are still in the video by now, it means that you possess this capability, while many may have already dropped out or become tired of the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Being a successful entrepreneur demands much more than just specialized skills and experience in a specific area. It is crucial to understand that the skills used by employees, while useful, are not sufficient to achieve success as an entrepreneur. You need to develop a completely new set of skills, such as sales aptitude, interpersonal relationship skills, financial competence, tax management, tax knowledge, advertising, and more. All these skills complement specialized skills and experience gained in previous jobs. An example of this is a speech therapist specializing in treating vocal injuries of singers who, aiming to be a successful entrepreneur, needs to understand regulations about the profession, what legal requirements are necessary, recruit and train professionals, as well as manage the financial and tax aspects of the business. Achieving success as an entrepreneur is a challenging endeavor that requires dedication, effort, and continuous learning. It is not something you achieve overnight. It is essential always to be willing to dedicate and sacrifice several hours and efforts to acquire the necessary skills, as well as to possess the right mindset and attitude to thrive as an entrepreneur. There is an imminent risk in leaving a job and starting a business, so make sure you have a solid plan and sufficient savings. Considering leaving your job and starting your own business may seem like a Herculean task, especially if you have already succeeded as a salaried professional. You have worked hard to achieve your current status, so it is natural to have doubts and uncertainties when venturing into something completely new. There is a cost and risk to be weighed, called golden handcuffs in practice, feeling trapped in a company because of benefits and a relatively high salary. This is something that needs to be learned. These golden handcuffs refer to the feeling of security and financial stability you get from a job, especially if it's a good job. This sense of security is so intense that it can make people give up on taking risks to pursue their own dreams. When an employee has a well-paying job in a comfortable work environment where everyone recognizes and values their work, it is challenging to leave that security to venture into something new. The higher the salary, the stronger the handcuffs, as there is more at stake to risk. Fear, uncertainty, and the prospect of financial instability will make the transition to entrepreneurship difficult. Golden handcuffs can be an ambiguous situation because, on the one hand, they provide security and stability, but on the other, they can hinder the realization of your dreams and ambitions as an entrepreneur. It is a challenging dilemma that can keep many employees trapped in their current jobs, hence the name handcuffs. On the other hand, generous compensation is why staying in the current job offers security and comfort because you know what to expect and enjoy a relatively stable salary. Naturally, if your business does not prosper, it can imply a lot of wasted time and money. However, there is also the potential for success. The satisfaction of pursuing your own dreams can be an incredibly rewarding experience. In case of success, you can achieve not only financial freedom, but also the freedom to do what you love daily. It is a potentially significant calculated risk. If you are excelling professionally, you may have a financial cushion, a reserve of money to facilitate this transition. The key is to carefully plan this change. Do not quit your job hastily without a solid reserve and a protection plan. So make sure to save considerably in this way. Having a safety net can cover all expenses until eventually your business starts generating revenue. Moreover, it is crucial to be realistic about the time it will take for your business to become profitable, which can vary from several months to years. Be prepared for this possibility. An excellent way to do this is to create a budget that is realistic, precisely knowing your finances, expenses, and income. You need to check the amount going out, expenses, and what is eventually coming in, the return. Avoid wasting profits. Instead, make sure to acquire even more assets that will result in additional profits. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of starting to spend as soon as money starts coming in, a common practice. Observing young business owners acquiring luxury items, new vehicles, seeking entertainment, taking trips, and incurring various unnecessary expenses. This is a path to disaster. Before establishing a solid business with consistent and predictable profits, it is essential to understand that, essentially, you are participating in a kind of monopoly game. It is crucial to acquire assets to the maximum, generating more income and increasing your wealth. If you spend prematurely, you will be unable to acquire the necessary assets, resulting in a lack of resources at the end of the game. Be aware that the economy can change at any time, even if your products or services are of quality. In the case of an economic crisis, the impact can be significant. Therefore, it is vital to resist the temptation to spend money when things are going well initially. Always keep in mind your current position and recognize that all of this is an investment. In the context of your business, it is a long-term game, requiring a focus on building wealth through the consistent acquisition of assets. Only in this way will the time come when you can take a break and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, when starting successfully in business, remember to acquire more assets and generate more income before starting to spend on desired purchases. Resisting temptation can be challenging, but the key to success is investing in yourself and your business. Later on, you will truly be able to enjoy the well-deserved rest. To make significant profits, start small and develop the ability to take risks. Do not hesitate to abandon traditional school teachings. Focus on becoming a business owner, an entrepreneur. Although the journey is challenging, the results are worth it when you achieve financial freedom. With determination, hard work, proper strategy, and effective execution of the adopted strategy, it is possible to achieve success and substantial gains. Well, the video ends here. But the content continues in the comment section, where you will tell me what you think about the way you were educated by the system. I hope you enjoyed our content. Until the next video.